Right, let's see what we can see. Switch into the 1 minute time frame, as usual. We've got a bit of an unusual situation today. ES and YM are nice green candles. Nasdaq is red, when they should all be going the same way, which is not a great indication of NAS being reliable today. But I do like a bit of NAS, so let's see. All right, there's the first presented fair value gap, straight in. I'm going to wait for that candle to close, and I'm going to try a long, because everything else is green. So I'm hoping that NAS is just lagging. Potentially first presented fair value gap there. Let's see if it holds. If not, we'll just delete it. Oop, it's making it smaller. Come on. See, we've got reasons to go up and we've got reasons to go down. So let's see what we can see. So that changes the first presented fair value gap to there. Thank you, Ignace. Yes, I have, thankfully. Right, we've got a first presented fair value gap and we're holding. So ideally, we want to see a touch and go again. But I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy. Oh, I'm not logged into my trading account. All right, well, we'll do it anyway, just for the sake of the video. We'll say we got in there, which is where I would have got in. First TP is going to be there. 1.76. Yeah, we'll give out a bit of room. If it comes down to there, we can switch by yes. God. Forgetting something every day, aren't I? I'd actually consider, if I'd only taken 5 contracts there, I'd consider adding 5. I think that's where we're actually headed for. By the looks of it at the moment, right? There's no guarantee. We could come up there and this could be the manipulation and then we could distribute lower. But that would be my trade if I was in one. Yes, although I'm recording, I can't actually trade. But let's see. I might take another one later anyway. NAS and ES I'm looking at on another screen and they've just flown. So, sorry, ES and YM I'm looking at on another screen, ladies and gents, and they're already up here somewhere. There's our first TP, which should be safe, but NAS just doesn't look like it wants to play today. And appreciate the reminder as well. Oh, pardon me. Yesterday's I forgot to record as well. Well, I did actually think I'd recorded, but when I came back to check after I took the TP for that big trade, the TP on that one on Vantage is 29796. Put it in by there for you, look. Two nine seven nine seven. .35. That's that one. Ignace, is it blurry on your iPad or on your phone, mate? Because when I'm playing these back after being recorded, right, then they're crystal clear. And this one is 29,890. Point 56. We have taken the London high there, and we're still pushing up. So far, so good, right? We've also got Asia high here, which is a double high as well. Now that one would be a safer TP if you're in, my friend. That one is 29,77,1.81. Because that one is Asia high, look, and there's a double high there. If it goes to that one, it should go to that one, and quite possibly onto that one. But it's not playing ball very well at the moment. So let's see what happens. Come on, Naz, don't be like that now. Yes, and YM have already done the job. Get on with it. All I'm doing with these, right, this first presented fair value gap, my friend, right, just so you're aware, is giving you something to work with so you can at least get, you know, used to what structure looks like, you know, having a plan for a trade and knowing why you're taking the trade. That's sort of like the first little element of building your own trading plan and getting some experience. And hopefully that'll stand you in good stead. Okay, Naz, come on. Now, this again would be a valid entry because what we're doing here is coming back, retesting the first presented fair value gap, and then hopefully rejecting again. So I'd stay in there. If I was in a live trade, I would not be closing that. And Oh, good. I'm glad. You know, again, the market will do whatever the market wants to do, right? And there is no, you know, everything is always on the table. If that smashes through and smashes through, that's the way it goes. Right, I don't like where it is now. Boom, I'd be out there. I'm glad you moved your stop loss. Let's just see what happens now, because there's a saying as well. The wicks do the damage, the body tells the story. So that wick's back up there, no one holds, then it's still got the potential to run higher. It's very near some liquidity here and here and here though, so it could even sweep to those. Now that is now a reclaimed fair value gap. So if I was going to take another trade and that rejects from there, then I would consider a low. Short, I mean. I'm just going to move that out of the way so it's a bit clearer because it's blurry for you already. Tricky read on that now. This is reminding me a lot of the price action on yesterday's open, which on Nasdaq was very choppy. And this looks like it's going to be another day. I think there's going to be another opportunity later in the day like there was yesterday. This is now potentially any of that space there or that space there is engineered buy-side liquidity. Now, you could argue if that stop was there, then I'd still be in this trade. But I'm being honest, my stop would have been there realistically. This is the midnight opening line, this red dot, and this one is the morning opening line. Right, and when price is between these two levels, it's tricky again. So yeah, not the best day to have an example trade, but it is what it is. Everything is always on the table. Got to remember that it's probabilities that we're looking for. Is there a higher probability that's going to go that way or not? That's it, right? Yeah, it's looking strong again now. Okay. Okay, Naz, let's have a look. If it inverts that, it should complete the move. If it's not going to just mess about and be choppy. So we stay with it a little while, just out of curiosity, shall we? Yes, I think we shall. What would that have been? That would have been, just shy of a 1 to 2. But if it does go up to there, okay, Nance. This is interesting because if you wanted to refine the order block, then that would be at there. So we've now broken above the order block. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could make a case the order block is all of that, right? But when you're on the 1 minute time frame and it's clear at the confluences, then that is a buy signal in itself. So if I was actually on my live now, I can't take a trade, unfortunately. That would have been very tempting for me to get back in to complete this move. If we make another higher high by here, then we're still looking good on the original idea. Right, we've inverted that fair value gap. We've inverted that one. Clear that high and it should run. It's just that pull back there was really nasty. And then we've reclaimed the first fair value gap. Will it run true to form? Will it not? How are you feeling about this now, Ignace? Are you following it a bit better now with all these lives and stuff, my friend? Is it getting a bit, making a bit more sense for you? Good stuff. Like I say, this is just one entry system that you can use to get you started. It works, I would say, anywhere between 60 and 80% of the time. Yeah, when we do a session on Sunday now, Jamie and Mike are going to be on there as well. I think two new guys. Mike is already in the trading floor, and I think Jamie will be after this weekend. We'll see. I want to focus a lot more then on the trading floor for the new guys. Like Taffy doesn't really need a lot of help and stuff like that, right? And the other boys are either sitting back at the moment, not trading, or they're doing whatever they're going to do, you know. But I want to give you guys a bit more attention to get you up to speed. So we made another high there now, created a fair value gap. That's another order block there. So we've got an order block on top of an order block. That becomes a booster block. Right. Don't worry too much about order blocks for now, would be my advice, honestly, because that is a little subtlety that you'll get a feel for. And order blocks are, they can be quite tricky to get your head round as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3 TPs, right? Where aside from our pullback and reclaiming the first presented fair value gap, we were bang on the money with this by the looks of it. And I think this is going to shoot up. Oh, hang on, make a liar of me, go on. You bugger. See, this is tricky because we've got a lower low here, and then we've got a higher high here. So we've got liquidity at either side. So this is sort of like the make or break for this move now. Again, it can come all the way back down here and still push higher, but it needs to keep making higher highs to stay with the order flow. It's very slow. So we got order block, breakout, another order block. This makes another high now, that becomes another order block. We've got, how many PD arrays have we got? It's nearly, oh, that has closed that one. So we've got one fair value gap there now. So it could pull all the way back, close that, and then go, or it could make another fair value gap here now. Ideally, from an order flow perspective, we want to see that staying open, that little order block there in the 1 minute. Ideally. We don't want it coming lower than where my cursor is now. Line there. Go on, Naz. Push up, baby. Push up. Looking at YM and ES, they'd have been much easier today. There we go. We got only a little tickle over, but we got that other next higher high. TP1 is about to hit now. There we are. There's one gone. Come on, Naz. Yeah, that's totally separate. That is, that's an extra piece of kit I pay a lot for. It's a heat map. A lot of people love them. I don't necessarily find them that amazing. But you can see what's happening on the DOM. But it's only got a limited use, if I'm honest, right? Because you can have fake orders as well. Basically, you get lines, I guess, where you can see there's 50 orders sitting there and 50 orders sitting there. But a lot of the time, they'll be fake orders. So it gets up to it, and then everybody thinks, oh, we're going to go up there. But what they'll actually do is cancel that buy order and drop a big sell order in because they're taking advantage of the buyers going up. And so, yeah, sometimes it, like everything, sometimes they work and sometimes they don't, right? It's just, you got to remember when we're doing things like this, we're looking at probabilities. So we're building up a picture, and every piece, even fundamentals, is a little piece to that picture, you know? So, yeah. Sounds super amazing and super clever, but don't really need it, in my opinion. Especially not for the money it costs. Like today, I haven't even got it open. Not really interested in it. The price action and order flow and the bias narrative is where it really lives for me. That's what's got me to where I am now. And I tested everything, you know. Sometimes there's something to be said for that, waiting for, you know, the perfect setup. But then you can miss a lot of trades as well, you know. So, and you got to remember the perfect setup is sort of discretionary anyway, you know. What's perfect for somebody isn't perfect for somebody else. So we've got higher high, higher high, higher high. What we don't want to see now is still is that one filled there, right? This little, because that's below an order block. If it came back, if I'd taken a partial there now, just because price action is so slow, right? If I had taken a partial there, if it started breaking below that, I'd close it break even. I'd probably, if I was in there, I'd move my, if that was still valid, I'd have taken a little bit there, maybe not, depending how confident I was going up. But then at least then there, my stop would have gone to break even. So even if it comes down, you haven't lost nothing. Capital preservation is key. So yeah, break even trade there now. It's not the best price action, but it's sort of, even like this, it's so much better than yesterday. Yesterday was like a barcode, man. See what we're doing now is rejecting from that order block there and keeping that open. So again, it's still got potential to go up higher. Whether it will or not is another thing. Let me change that. Oh God, come on. See, the order flow is still there from this point. If that had taken those lows there, that would definitely fly up. So far, we've got this, this, this. That's permissible, and we want to see that. There we go. Order flow doing order flow things. Nice new high here now. Hopefully. I'm not invested in this at all because I'm not in it, but it'd still be nice to see it playing out and have it explained to you as it's playing out, if that makes sense. So you can see the logic behind my way of thinking then. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with support and resistance like TJ does, but for me, that's as basic as it comes, really. Works. Exactly. I was hoping to snatch another 500 a day to get a 4 grand week again. That'd be 8k then, just on scalping. I've got other trades in my long-term account as well. But I mean, if you can make 4 grand a week scalping, do you know what I mean? It's struggling to get back up now. Let's see. All in good time, my boy, all in good time. People say you can't make a living from trading. I'd have to strongly disagree with that. It just takes time, practice, patience, learning. You know, it's simple, but not easy. See, S&P, first order block, first presented fair value gap. Yes, Bosch, job done. And it was Dow. That was the other way. Not good. What's gold doing? There's going to be some cracking setups for gold coming up, my friend. And some cracking long-term setups as well. So now is the time to do the all right, Paul, no problem. You jump off. I'm going to sit in the sun for a bit anyway. I may pop on later just to see what price is doing, but nice one for jumping on, pal. Go and get your stuff done. Top man. Okay, guys, awful lot to unpack in that video. As you can see, we had that massive drop from that unexpected news. Otherwise, we would have gone up and taken that second TP. But we did recover and eventually work our way up to that. I've sped this part of the video up again because no point in just sitting there just watching for watching's sake. But as you can see, we hit that TP and then pull back, which is quite normal. And what happened for the rest of the day was we went over that TP, and for the rest of the AM and PM New York sessions, we did in fact get very close to that third TP as well. So in theory, the trade was valid. It was a good trade. Luckily, as I said, I wasn't in it. Just a fluke again. But I probably would have got out in a partial there and some profit there initially, maybe. That caught everybody out, and when that happens, it will smash through your stop loss, and then we did eventually work our way back up. So I'm going to upload this now, and yeah, take a look.